Good evening. On behalf of the Riverside Kiwanis Club, Uptown Riverside, we'd like to welcome you to the 4th annual Riverside's Got Talent. Because of your support, and of course the support of our many supporters and the sponsors that we have and the people that have come, you're the reason that we're able to do this. So we thank you so very much. Now we have a really great show tonight, and all this is made possible by the committee for the Uptown Kiwanis Club. So if they're here, if they could just quick stand up and acknowledge yourselves, please. The committee for the... Come on, don't be shy. All right. I'm going to introduce our MC for the evening. This gentleman has helped us every single year. He's a wonderful MC. He's a wonderful person. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Stan Morrison.
Good evening, Riverside. Yeah, all right. There's a reason we're called the City of Arts and Innovation. And if you had the pleasure of being behind this curtain while so many people were warming up and feeling the electricity and the excitement for the evening, you know that something very special is going to unfold on our stage this evening. I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to have an opportunity to serve as your MC for the evening. And I'm delighted to introduce our 4 marvelous judges for the evening. First up, Dan Bernstein, retired press enterprise, columnist and musician, former Stanford great Dan Bernstein. Sitting next to Dan, very well done, Dan. Sitting next to Dan is a star of stage, screen, television, and anywhere you want to perform. Judy Bailey, the wife, mother of 2, former teacher, singer, theater performer, and roommate of our mayor, Judy Bailey. Well done, Patrick. Next up, a great friend of this community, the executive director of the Riverside Arts Council, and a great Riversider, Patrick Bryan. And finally, our leader, the mayor of this great city, a graduate of West Point. Enough said about leadership. He is the king of the Cowboys. This is a great friend of all of us. Please, Mayor Rusty Bailey. Now, we have an applause meter that is really very, very important. It's being monitored throughout the show, and it'll be used in the judging of the contestants. And as they're putting the scores together, understand this will have impact on those scores. So I'm going to ask all of you to please remember to continue your applause from the first to the last contestant. Those who are in the second, after we have an intermission, in the second part of this performance tonight, deserve our attention, deserve our attendance, and deserve that same applause that the enthusiasm you all have right now will have for the early folks. You're very welcome. Thank you. Okay, let's get started with act number 1. Just another band. They're a local band performing in the Inland Empire at Lake Alice, at Mount Baldy Lodge, Route 66 events, as well as Children's Hospital fundraisers. They'll be performing an original song written by Henry Ross and Edward Soares entitled Cutaway. Ladies and gentlemen, Just Another Band.
folks don't understand us. They don't understand our way. We're not looking for no answer. We're just jamming through the haze, yeah. We like to talk it out. Baby, baby, it can wait. We like to work it out. Baby, baby, it's too late. You just gotta go away. Sitting in the exit, it's a feeling you can't fake. Nothing there to protect you but the ringing that you make. We like to talk it out. Well, maybe, baby, it can wait. We like to work it out. Well, maybe, baby, it's too late. You just gotta go. Drifting away. Hold on tighter. Make this time pay. I feel you drifting. Drifting away. Hold on tighter. You gotta make this time pay. And if you can't hold on, well, baby, baby, cut away.
Just another band. Great job, guys. Way to warm up that stage. Okay. We have a tremendous crew backstage that is scurrying around, moving everything out of the way for our next performer. But before we get there, I want to mention something to you. This morning, I was down at the Mission Inn 5K, 10K, and half marathon, and invited about 2,000 runners to join us. Now, if you, wherever you're sitting in the dark, notice something that's a little gamey, none of them went home to shower. And so it could be that they're sitting right next to you, and that's all part of theater. We're trying to make this as realistic as we possibly can and have you enjoy it and understand exactly what's going on, okay? One other thing I want to mention, for the Kiwanis, downtown Kiwanis, to do this year after year takes a great deal of work behind the scenes, and you all know that. I've been absolutely amazed at the detail that they've gone, the work that they've gone to, and the detail work, and the manner in which they've collected a lot of wonderful people and the way they reached out to our schools to bring the talent here tonight. We have some new arts and innovative kinds of places where kids go to school today. We have an opportunity for kids who really dream and have a passion and have a talent to be able to go on and learn how to do things with training and really, truly perform. And we have some this evening. I am now finding myself at a place where I'm going to be introducing the second act of the evening and drawing this introduction out a little bit because this young lady is really a special talent. Kaylee is someone who has worked and worked and worked, is very excited, came here to the green room. Yes, we have a green room backstage where I was watching a football game until all these kids showed up. So I gave up the remote, something that was one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. But I got it done. And so they had a chance to enjoy the room, enjoy each other, and stare down each other. This is a very competitive group of people, and our next performer is one of those very competitive people. Okay. I also want you to know that I have a little signal up above. It's a little white light, and when it goes on and off, that's going to tell me that they're ready for me. If that doesn't work, the earpiece that I am wearing right now will also tell me that I'm ready. If those things don't work, Judy Bailey will throw something at me to get my attention. And there she is, she's flexing. Also, if someone just gets so nervous that they won't come out, Judy has volunteered to come up and do an impromptu presentation, and and you won't have to vote for her. Okay, so that's a very nice thing. Okay, well, here we go. I know she'll nail it. I mean, she's so good, it's terrific. Folks, we have a 15-year-old who studies at Rock Stars of Tomorrow, and she's going to be singing a Michael Bolton epic, When a Man Loves a Woman. Join me in welcoming Kaylee Welsh.
Back on